it's Joe. I hope everyone's doing great out there. Coming at you tonight with a horror movie review. And tonight we are going to be reviewing Blair Witch. Now, Blair Witch is obviously a movie that I have been very, very excited to check out. As most of you guys know who follow my channel, I am a massive Blair Witch fan. You can see the poster up there. I think you can anyway. I have a bunch of Blair Witch collectibles. I even enjoyed Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows, which a lot of people did not. So when I found out, that they were going to be making it's basically a sequel to the Blair Witch, because in this one they kind of neglected that Book of Shadows ever existed, which is okay with me. I mean, I know a lot of people weren't totally into that movie. So this one is more of a direct sequel to the original Blair Witch project. So without further ado, let's go into a very quick plot synopsis here. Obviously spoiler free, guys. But basic plot is that Heather's brother, who is now, a adult, has decided that they find a video basically on YouTube that shows what he thinks may be his sister inside of, the house that we see in the first one here. So his friend, along with, not just one friend, but a group of his friends decide to go out. But one friend in particular decides to document, because I'm assuming she's in film school and is going to make a documentary, about this adventure into the woods to see, what this video was about, and if, maybe they could find, Heather's remains, or, I don't think he's ever really hopeful that his sister may still be alive. I mean, obviously it's his sister, so he's hoping she's alive, but, he kind of says, if I could find out what happened to my sister. I mean, because this is taking place, in basically the present day, so it's been, quite a long time since the original Blair Witch project, so yeah, you can't expect her to be alive 15 years later, but, you hold out hope, I guess. But the tape was, found. They found this tape from this kid who uploaded online. So him and his girlfriend tag along on this trip into the woods. And basically, stuff starts to happen. That's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that. So you guys can go and see this for yourself. So, I will say when I initially saw this trailer, my expectations were low. I gotta say, the trailer didn't blow me away, and the first, I would say, 40 minutes of this movie, I was really concerned. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't hate the first 40 minutes, but I was just kind of like, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting more. I was expecting better. But man, after that 40 minutes, guys, wow, that's all I can say. I was totally satisfied. That climax is amazing. That's all I'll say about it. You get some answers that you might have had about the Blair Witch mythos and all that, and whether or not the Blair Witch actually exists and stuff like that. So you get a lot of interesting stuff. You find out some new stuff about the Blair Witch mythos, and I love the whole mythos of the Blair Witch. So that really, as a big fan of the original, that really made me happy. And this movie really paid a nice homage to the original. It's not a carbon copy, but there were a lot of similar scenes, I guess you could say. But they definitely took it in a new direction as well, which I really enjoyed. I'm trying to stay as spoiler-free as I can, guys, on this one. But overall, guys, I really, really enjoyed this movie. Am I biased? Maybe, because I enjoyed the other two so much. But I am a pretty tough critic, and if I didn't like this movie, I would tell you. But I did really dig this one. I think, I will say, if you did not enjoy the first Blair Witch movie, you probably are not going to enjoy this Blair Witch movie, just because it's pretty similar. It dives on the same mythos as the first Blair Witch. You definitely are going to want to go out and see the first Blair Witch Project if you have not seen it yet before you go and see this one. But I'll say, if you didn't like the first one, you probably won't like this one. If you did like the first one, I think you're going to dig this one. So, overall, guys, wrap it up. I'm going to give Blair Witch an 8 out of 10. Fantastic movie. I think a movie worth checking out in theaters if you're really into the Blair Witch mythos. I am not upset that I paid the money in theaters to go see this one. I totally dug it. Better than I expected. I will say that. Definitely better than I expected, and will more than likely make my top of the year on the horror list. And yeah, so that is it, guys. If you have seen Blair Witch, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And that is it, guys. So I hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you all real soon.